Hey everybody, Gabriel Santos from gfsantos.com, the author of Marijuana Mindfulness, the ebook. I want to get straight to this board right here, okay? And on this board, on this board are two different types of people. This person in purple has no job, is unhealthy, anxious, sleeps a lot, smokes a lot of weed, eats 90% junk food, and is unfulfilled. Okay? And this guy in the green, has a $30 an hour job, is healthy, wakes up at 5 a.m., self-aware, drinks a lot of water, 70% healthy food, and is satisfied and happy. Okay? Now, I don't know what you are thinking after seeing that board, but the point of this video is to free you or to challenge the belief that the life you want depends just on you quitting weed or gaining a control of weed, okay? Now, the reason why I am creating a video like this is because the truth is that yes, being addicted to weed and learning to be free from that addiction cycle is a big part in what is holding you back. What I realize is that it's not really the weed or the no weed per se. It's the person or the type of growth that happens on the inside that matters most, okay? Because as you can see, it's not weed at the center of this whole thing. It's the person. The person is what leads to no job. It's the person who leads to unhealthy. It's the person who leads to this, leads to this, leads to this, leads to this, leads to this. And similarly, I know this camera work is sketchy, guys, but just bear with me here. Similarly, on this green side, where there's better things, it's the person that gets $30 an hour job. It's the person that becomes healthy. The person that wakes up at 5 a.m. The person that drinks a lot of water, and so forth. Okay? It's not the lack of weed. Okay? Now, here's what's cool, and I think you'll enjoy this. It's all connected. Okay? Yes, the person is the center, but it's all connected. The no job is connected to unhealthy. The no job is connected to anxious. The no job is connected to 90% junk food and being unfulfilled and a lot of weed and sleeps a lot. And it's all connected everywhere. The no job is connected to a lot of weed. The no job is connected to sleep a lot. Okay? Yet when we're addicted to weed, we blame the weed. We focus on the weed. Like that's the epicenter of everything. Really, if anything, the epicenter is the person. Okay? The same thing will happen here on this side. Alright? It's the person that leads to all of this, and it's all connected. See that? You see that? Okay. And the reason why we say the person is is the center of everything is because our thoughts and our emotions and our actions are really the only thing we have true control over. At any time, the universe or the weather could just smite me with lightning and I'm done, right? If we really want to be like reasonable in our thinking, okay? But I can control whether the fact that I'm outside to get struck by lightning. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully that made some sense, because what I realize is that yes, although a person who's addicted to something, in this case weed, when they stop doing weed, yes, it so happens that life seems to get better for a lot of people. But I think where a lot of us get caught up and I know where I got caught up in my journey is that that my success or the results in my life are dependent on me doing or not doing weed. It's connected, but it's not dependent. You get what I'm saying? It's the person, guys. That's how, you know, someone recently commented on a video saying, and if this is you, what's up? You know, I want to quit. This person said, I want to quit weed sometimes, but I see Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa smoking weed and having a great time, and it makes me want to, you know, why I don't want to stop. I want to keep doing. I want to have what they have, and that's my whole point. Is them smoking weed is not what leads to them having a great life. There are just as many, if not more, people who don't smoke weed that have a great life and have a great time. And, you know, smoking weed or not smoking weed does not define a person. And it doesn't define their ability to have a great life or succeed or even lose, for that matter. Okay, there are tons of people who are successful and smoke weed. There are tons of people who are unsuccessful and smoke weed. There are tons of people who are unsuccessful and don't smoke weed. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So instead of looking outside and comparing ourselves to other people, we got to look within ourselves, right? Okay. And that this chart is not is not a fixed chart, okay? A person can have no job and be healthy. This just happens to be my chart, okay? A person can have $1 million and be anxious and not smoke weed. You get what I'm saying? So my whole point here is that it is the individual, the inner, the thoughts, the emotions, the actions, okay? That's what needs to be focused on. Not, did you smoke weed today? Now, if your personal commitment, your personal goal was to not smoke weed or to smoke weed only on the weekends, well, that's a goal. And that's a commitment. And just like anything else, like going to the gym or not eating that Dorito or not calling your ex-girlfriend or getting up at 5 a.m., all goals, that's a separate story. Okay? That's a separate story. And it also is dependent on how a person manages their thoughts, emotions, and their actions. Okay? Just want to make a quick video for y'all. I'm doing great, but this channel is not about me. It's about you. And if you want even more detailed knowledge and in-depth explanation of a possible way to be free from the addiction cycle and gain self-control, check out my ebook, Marijuana Mindfulness, in the description down below. It is $7 on Amazon for Kindle and $5 on my website, gfsantos.com, in PDF form. If you've been following me for a while and still haven't bought the book, why not? I'm just playing. But seriously, guys and gals, if you really are strapped for cash and are desperate to have the book and are unwilling to pay for it, message down below and say I'm broke and want the book, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thanks again. Appreciate you all. Have a fantastic 2019 because you make it fantastic, not because it happens by accident. All right, guys and gals, I'll see you next time. Peace.